first day back to work. I feel so excited. I could cry out of gratitude, I guess, for feeling so excited. And I feel like a little kid going to school to start the school year again. Good morning. I am, oh my goodness, morning voice. I am packing my bag because it is the first day for teachers to go back, teachers and staff to go back at the beginning of a school year. So I'm taking you along. I have to do this quick. I'm headed to go to my mom's house because we're starting the day off together. This is better. So anyways, my mom works in the same district I do. They're starting our day off with a big district-wide gathering, and so I'm gonna go to her house and we together are going to drive because the place that we're going is right around the corner from her house. So we're gonna drive together to that. Just a fun way to start the year with your mom, you know. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of mom footage right now. And then after that I go back to my site, my main site, my home site. We have a big staff meeting and then I get to kind of just work and prep for the rest of the day. So once I am back at my site, maybe I'll get some iPhone clips of like the first few things, but once I'm back in my room, that's when we're gonna start putting everything together. So I'm really excited. Mom's here, but she's driving, so she's not going to be distracted.
You know, you don't see me texting.
This is my mom.
Hey.
So we just got done. Hey, we just got done with our welcome back keynote speaker, Dr. Holly. No, Dr. Shiroki Holly. He's actually a really good speaker.
He's a very good speaker.
I was sick on the day that I had a training with him leading it last year, so I didn't get to see him, but everybody seemed to know who he was, and he's really good.
I loved everything about what he said today.
I did too.
I loved the dancing.
Yes, we danced. I did get a quick phone clip of that, but I really liked that. I'll do my little reflection real quick. I really liked that he went through and gave us affirmations. If you know me on Instagram, you know I share a lot of affirmations specifically for SLPs, but he talked a lot about what we can give back to our students, which was really cool. So I'm really excited.
That's a sign of gratitude.
Yeah.
If you can do affirmations because you're grateful. You can't do them if you're not grateful. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. I think sometimes that you can sometimes find an affirmation that leads you to find what you're grateful for. I find that to be helpful. I think ultimately what we know is words are powerful. And so that was just really fun. Anyways, what was your favorite part, Ma?
Dancing.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
To the left, to the left, to the
My
left.
mom is getting ready to teach TK. She's going from 6th grade to TK, transitional kindergarten. So basically, the kids that I have had are now hers. They're like the 4 to 5 year olds. So we're kind of in the same boat this year, which is exciting, and teaching from the same curriculum.
Collaborate. Collaborate. Yeah.
All right.
We always have. It's been fun.
Yes, I hope I'm getting like good angles of us while you're driving. Anyways, all right, that's the recap. I'm gonna use her restroom because we're stopping at her house. I'm picking up my car, and then I'm off to my school, and she's off to her school. Happy first day back. Okay, really quick. So just got back in my car. Mom's backing out. She's gonna head to her school site. I'm heading to mine, but I haven't had a sip of coffee. I haven't had a sip of my smoothie. I have not had anything this morning. I didn't even bring a water to this thing. I left everything in my car. I'm in front of my mom's house. And so let's take our first sip of coffee together. First day back to work. I feel so excited. I could cry out of gratitude, I guess, for feeling so excited to be starting a school year, just because the last couple of years I haven't felt this excitement, and I feel like a little kid going to school to start the school year again. That was always a fun time for me, like super exciting. So cheers to that. Cheers to a good, amazing year. Cheers to positive affirmations every day. All right, let's get to school. I am in my room. I've actually been back for about an hour now. So I lost something and I've spent the last hour of my life looking for it. I lost the key to my filing cabinet that has all my student files. But it's like, now it's all I can think about and I just want to find my dang key. I think we'll take a break from that. I did do a little bit of work on the computer, just getting things set up, answering emails. So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna decorate the back wall. I'm waiting for a call from my teacher team, my preschool teacher team. They're across the hallway here because I'm gonna go meet with them for a little bit once they're ready for me. So while we wait, we will decorate. While we wait, we decorate. These are old milestones, so I think they're still pretty much relevant, and I like to have this close to me while I'm writing reports. So I think I'm gonna put it over here so that way this wall can be more like decorative, you know? Well, hello again. I am currently making dinner. We're doing easy tonight because I'm not in the mood to cook. We're doing stuffed bell peppers. These are hot, I have to be careful. We're air frying bell peppers with the rest of our pot roast from Sunday night because this needs to be eaten. So I looked up a quick stuffed bell pepper recipe for the air fryer and this is gonna work. We're gonna make this work. I'm really excited. After work, after like all kinds of random meetings and conversations, and then trying to find my key and set up parts of my room, I was exhausted. Honestly, I think I was most exhausted from just the early morning and then having to go from one location to the next, like all the bouncing around and different schedules and meetings and information overload. Good information, but just a lot of it today. So I was exhausted. So after I left, I went to see my in-home client because we're back to an afternoon schedule with my Monday, Wednesday kid, and that was amazing. I was greeted by the biggest hug. I needed it. It's like she knew I needed that. That was a really great session, just super fun and giggly, I would say. I felt like we were just on a magical fairy island. Came home, honestly just posted on the couch, did a little writing, and then worked on editing a vlog. I thought I might fall asleep, and then I feel like just sitting on the couch in the act of relaxing and doing something creative really just helped me feel rested. That's been the afternoon. So now I'm gonna pop these in the air fryer, we'll eat something, and then we're gonna head out for a little evening walk, probably once it cools down a little bit and the sun kind of goes down. And that's the night. Good morning. It is Thursday, day 2. I am packing my lunch, which is pre-packed from last night, but I'm packing up, finishing my smoothie. I decided to try and drink breakfast at home today, and then I'm off. So today holds, I'm gonna go to my classroom, my speech room at my main site, and I will work on just getting things set up in there, continuing to do that. I'm getting a lot of requests on Instagram for a room tour. I get that at the beginning of every school year, and I have no desire to do that until my room is put back together. I'm still missing some bookshelves, so that's delaying things just a slight bit, but I think once I also have to find that key. So today's goal is to find said key because it's definitely not at my house. I will find the key, and then I will finish putting other things back together. I kind of figure as I'm like going through and organizing everything, I'll find it. And then once that's all done, then I get to do the room tour. So I am gonna do a little room tour on the vlog today as I kind of go and show you maybe how I'm organizing things, as long as I have time. I'll have more time tomorrow as well. So I think I will extend this vlog out till tomorrow just because I have a meeting at 10:30, and then I have a meeting at another site at 1, and I don't know how long that's gonna go. That could last me through the end of the day. So then from there, I'll just go home and then continue on with this tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm starting off at my 3rd site. So we're just bouncing around and I'm navigating this. It's very new for me to be at 3 sites. So we'll see how it goes. I'll give you a quick little fit check before I finish my smoothie. But I'm head to toe made well. This is a linen blend top. Then I have my favorite wide leg pants that I could wear every day if I really wanted to. And then my just chunky lug sole sandals. And that's it. It's gonna be a good day. Okay, today is not going as expected. I got here, started to get things done, but I was like, oh, I don't have that much time before I go to this meeting. We were meeting with our preschool team at my home site and our principal and assistant principal. And so I was like, I'll just get a few things done, go to the meeting, then come back and we'll get started on more of a vlog and clean and all that stuff. And then classic school-based SLP life, because I was in that meeting. They were running late. Everybody, like the admin were running a little bit late because they were meeting with other teams. Totally understandable. But like, I'm like, okay, well, I have things I need to get done because I have a meeting at my other site at 1 o'clock. Luckily that site's like only 5 minutes away from here, so I don't have to leave, like, and give myself a huge buffer. But I really want to get stuff done in my room and I can't find the key still. So there's a couple options with that. I can either put in a work order and have them drill out the lock off of this, or I can try to hunt down a spare key somewhere in the district. I think I'm just gonna put the work order in and then maybe at some point order a new locking cabinet, but it is stressing me out a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm trying not to be stressed. So that meeting went on a little bit longer than expected. Then I met with my teachers at my home site. There's 3 of them. They're amazing. And we talked about my plans for more of a co-teaching push-in model this year, because that's what it's looking like for me, just because I am balancing so many sites. But I also think that that is going to be such a huge benefit to our students in our full inclusion preschool program. I will be talking a lot about full inclusion preschool throughout the vlogs, but also just a lot more as I'm immersed in the classrooms more than I've ever been. So I'm really excited about that. So we talked about that, and then I had time basically from then to now to heat up my lunch, sit down, start eating, answer a few emails. I have about 40 minutes before I need to leave here to get to the other site. So I'm going to finish eating, get a little bit of stuff done. Depending on what time I leave the other site, I might have time to come back here. If I don't have time to come back here after that, then we resume tomorrow, which is totally fine. Got interrupted while filming. First time that's happened this year. Can't say it's gonna be the last time, but I am now running a little behind schedule, so I've got to get out of here. So I'm packing you up for now. We might be back here today, we may not. We're just gonna see. But yeah, you know what? The bookshelf is progress. The bookshelf is progress. So I'm grateful for it, and it feels good to at least have something little done, even if it's a tiny, tiny thing. Okay, happy Friday. I have been in my room for all of about 30 minutes today. I started off my day at one of my 3 sites, not my home site. We'll call that site B. And then I
I was there for a few hours, just meeting with my teacher teams, talking about my plans for push-in therapy and co-teaching, and then also met with my SPED team there. I love them. So far I've met with all 3 of my SPED teams. I love all 3 of them. They're just such fun vibes. Good energy going into a school year, lots of positivity. I have new admin, well, technically at every site, but the 2 sites that I've been at the last 2 years, site A, site B, there's new admin, and like, it's good. I loved my admin last year. I love them this year. It's fun when it changes, but it's like, still like, it's not daunting. It's not anxiety inducing, so I'm really grateful. But yeah, lots of good energy, so I'm feeling really good. I'm also excited it's Friday. My Slippa came today and my room looks 10 times better than it has. She's so good. Even though there's still a lot to do in here, which I'm going to finish up right now with you, everything feels more organized. I'll take you on a quick tour so you can kind of see what's left to do, and I am giving myself 1 more hour here and then I'll head out, but I figured I would just stay a little bit later today, because I can and because I want to. It's a choice. It's not like I have to stay later. I don't typically stay past my contract day, but I will today because I just want to get a few things done and it'll feel really good to get done, and I have the time. And it's funny because really the reason I want to get home is to vlog and to edit vlogs. And I'm vlogging now, so it's pretty cool that I could just take you along with me while I get actual work done. I was sitting in a pretty long meeting from, what time was it at? It was at 1. I just got back to my room. It's 2:54, so I haven't been in here for a little while. Let me show you what the room looks like right now and the plans that I have. Okay, so I'm at my desk right now. Here it is. So here's kind of what I look out and see from my desk. Look, I made that desktop. Did you know those are free on my website? Pod door, this is all kind of, like I said, not really where it needs to be yet. But I do have, so I need to check out what she did, but basically that whole back counter earlier today was crazy. We did get a mini fridge. Somebody was getting rid of that mini fridge. I'm super grateful because we have a mini fridge now, which is kind of perfect because I don't have access to a pod fridge anymore like I used to. All of this stuff was like all out on the rug or the carpet, but she like pushed it back, made it at least kind of neat, and like that way you can get to it. So she's awesome. I love her. You'll meet her, I'm sure, one day. But yeah, I have all of my like visual stuff. This is an ever-growing area. My songboards that I'm going to introduce to you, noisy stories, core books, more visuals, a random miscellaneous bin, my cycles cards. I think these are Speechy Musings. I get asked a lot where I get these. This case that I got them in, you can find it like Michael's, and then she has created it to specifically fit into this case if you so choose, but they're all the phonology cards, so that's kind of fun, and they're so organized. You can put them on rings, and then I like that because then let's say I'm going to my other sites and I know I'm going to be working on the final M and maybe initial SK. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to grab those rings. See this? She put this up here. It looks good up there. I like it. I wouldn't even have thought to do that. This is our like to-do bin, which right now is filled with randoms, but we typically have like projects we're working on and stuff. The things on the board are not staying. They're chaotic. This bulletin board I'm taking down. I don't like that that's black and everything else is very neutral. So last year our theme that I had on this bulletin board was like Adventureland or whatever, or something adventure. This year it's reaching new heights. So I feel like I should come up with something cute. Maybe you can drop it in, because I know by the time this vlog is out, I still won't have something. I guarantee it. So if you think of a cute like growth mindset, positive affirmation style saying for my speech room that has to do with growth and reaching new heights and all of that, drop it in the comments. I would love to know what you think. And then I have these 2 big lovely cabinets, but this is where what we're going to tackle. So it looks like, I've put books in here. This is like a little informal speech room tour. I've put books in here that are just I can use at any time. I don't really have a plan for it. I also need to go through and organize them. I'm going to organize them by author because some are the same author. And then in my bookshelf closer to the door, I have all my books on the first row. Those are my push-in books. Those are books I know I can use when I go and push in for centers and things like that. It looks like, so I have just random toys. We've got a lot of random stuff going on. So I have to figure out what's going to go in all of these bins. Oh, it looks like she might have put some already in there. Like she might have organized it, so I don't want to mess up her organization. But then I have these little bins that have nothing. So I'm thinking of putting like small manipulative or like maybe some sensory toys in these. And then these are like my knock knock boxes. I'll show you those one day. I wish I could show you everything right now. And then just some big toys in there. My school bus, that's actually such a favorite of the kids. I don't want this plant here. We'll put it up here for now. Some puppets. Again, don't know if this is where everything's going to live. It's a little much. It's a little much. Okay, I decided to try this out for a little bit. I need to play around with the spacing of all of them, but I put these 3 little mirrors. I took one from over there, put these here because I feel like that'll bring the flow into this situation, since it's more like bohemian and a little bit of like Art Deco too. So let's give that a try.
Yeah, go ahead, chop it all up.
It stinks. I need to take out the dead pieces. I just told Mark I'm only helping him chop the cilantro for our dinner so I could put it in the vlog because I'm trying to end this vlog, but I wanted to end it on like what I'm doing on Friday night or what we're doing on Friday night. And
There was no plan to actually help.
it was just a quick montage or B-roll or whatever. I'll help.
No.
Oh man, I was so energized.
We are making cauliflower rice here, folks. We're doing it Chipotle style. We've got frozen cauliflower, we've got lime, and we've got cilantro. Guess what? Bing, bang, boom. We're gonna throw it in the pan just like this. You don't even take it out of the bag, and there's no need. And then, you do actually have to take it out of the bag.
This is what I come home to. It's so fun. Thank you. Earlier, I was saying how I got good sleep last night. I felt so energized, like so much more energized today than I had. And as I was driving home, it just hit me. I was so tired. We've spent the last hour on the couch. Part of why I didn't finish filming in my room, I got interrupted like right at the end there, right at 4 when I was getting ready to pack up and I was gonna show you kind of how everything turned out, just the finished wall I was working on and stuff. I got interrupted and people were in my room until about 4:30 and I was like, okay guys, like I'm leaving. So I was like, I'll just take you home and I'm gonna show you in the next vlog everything, because everything will be put back like where it needs to be and organized. We're gonna have dinner, maybe watch a movie, maybe not, I don't really know. And then it's gonna be really fun to edit. So fun. I'm gonna say adios for the weekend because tomorrow is Saturday. I am not vlogging tomorrow. I am editing some videos. I am not putting on makeup. I am resting and relaxing. And that's that. See you in the next video very soon. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, like, comment. Comment any questions you have about the speech room, anything you like. Please help me decide on what to do with that wall. Please, I beg you. All right. Adios.